So today I'm with Kamal the Builder.
Hi everyone.
And he built, this looks like a house.
It's indeed, and it's an ADU. It's 1,200 square feet, 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, but pretty much a full house.
Can we get a tour?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in.
Let's jump on in. How about explain how big is this ADU? How many bedrooms, how many baths, all of that?
This is a 1,200 square foot ADU, 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, and look at the beautiful living room and kitchen that we built.
So this is 1,200 square feet. This kitchen, by the way, wow. This is not, when you think of an ADU, this is not what I think of. This is much nicer. Like the ceilings, for example.
Yes.
Those are gorgeous.
So there's some tricks. ADUs are typically small places.
Yeah.
If you can get the right ceiling height, make the ADUs taller, you get this sense of volume and a small space looks bigger. That's what you're seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, like if I were to even come over here and you can see the scale of this in the kitchen, like this living room is big. You can fit how big of a TV would you fit on this wall, Kamal?
You can put an 85-inch TV here if you need. It's a big space.
And then for the owners, what do they want to use this for? Is it for family?
It's a rental ADU.
Okay.
Typically, we see people use inexpensive finishes. Finishes meaning flooring, cabinets, appliances. Inexpensive finishes in rental ADUs.
Yeah.
This particular customer of ours wanted a good quality ADU without expensive finishes so they could have their relatives stay when the relatives visit or rent out the ADU to a high net worth individual.
Yeah, I mean, the finishes are great. Is there what kind of custom things can you call out on this kitchen over here?
Yeah, typically every kitchen we build, whether it's a home kitchen for a home or an ADU, we help our clients color coordinate the finishes. We recommend certain finishes to them, and we also make recommendations about sizes of islands, the types of material that you use in the islands. Cabinets can be inexpensive cabinets to semi-custom to fully custom cabinets, depending on what customers need.
Yeah, I mean, there's no lack of cabinet space at all.
Yes, absolutely. In some projects, we also have gotten custom sconces, custom tile work, custom chandeliers made for our clients. So everything's possible. Okay,
and then let's go down the hallway because I mean this lives bigger than my apartment, so
it probably is.
There's the first bedroom here, which is a very nice size as well. I guess for most typical ADUs, this is obviously on the higher end of ADUs.
Yes.
How big are the bedrooms usually?
So a small bedroom typically is 10 by 10, so 100 square feet. And then if you can make, instead of a 10 by 10, a 12 by 12 bedroom, which is 144 square feet, it starts to turn into a luxury bedroom. Okay. And if you can add a closet, and a lot of closets are very, very narrow. Yeah. And you don't have much space. If you can get a closet that's 1.5 to 2 feet, now it starts to be a luxury closet. So you can stand in that closet, be in that closet and be comfortable. So, it all depends on how much space you have available.
Okay. And then as we move into what considerations she will have about, obviously this one has 2 bathrooms, not just one.
Yes.
So you have a little bit more options here, but what are the typical considerations in a bathroom?
This is a guest bathroom, and we built it in a way that our customer can have some aging relatives visit them and be comfortable. So let's point out a few things. We have a bench in the shower so they can sit at the bench. We also built ADA compliant or accessible bathrooms, in which case we make sure that the bathroom is designed so you can have a large turning radius for a wheelchair. You can have higher toilet seats so people can sit. We also can make curbless showers so that people don't have to go through a step to enter the shower. So there are so many considerations that we have. We can put handlebars and grab bars in certain places so people can easily get into a shower and safely get out, and also use a wheelchair or a walker, as I mentioned.
Okay, yeah, a lot of different things. Yep. The primary bedroom though, Kamal, this is bigger than most bedrooms that I've seen in new builds in San Jose now. Like you can comfortably fit a king bed with some nightstands on each side.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we design homes or ADUs, we always put a bed in there in the design so that we can describe whether a California king bed or queen bed would fit in a certain room. And in this bedroom specifically, some of the luxury features we have, which were requested by our customer, his and hers closets side by side, separate his and hers closets. We also have TV mounts where we can provide power and we can provide network interfaces. Sometimes we put what's called a Smurf tube that runs down. So if you have, for example, an Apple TV down here or an Amazon box, your TV is here, you don't see any wiring in the middle. So we can hide all the wiring. So we go through a whole bunch of things in terms of low voltage work, which is all custom.
And then in the bathroom, what do they do here?
Yeah, in this bathroom, you'll see lots of custom tile work, a cabinet which has a distressed look. So we recommended our customers some places where they could buy nice cabinets from, and you'll see how the whole package turned out together. And we also work with interior designers that can color coordinate and do design coordination and give us a really beautiful design. Then our job is to put it together and make it look beautiful.
Oh, you guys did a great job. And then as you look out into this backyard, this does not, like, you look like the ADU looks like, and it feels like the main house within a separate backyard, basically.
Yes, basically ADUs can have sliding doors, French doors. In some cases we can have panoramic doors, which are more expensive, but they give you this inside-outside perspective, and that's what you're feeling. You're seeing a lot of light come in, you're seeing a big portion of the backyard. It practically feels you're outside. Yeah. And that's the experience some people want.
Okay. Well, can we talk quick financing numbers?
Sure.
This is obviously at the higher end of one of the projects.
Yes.
Anywhere from, like, the starting range would be what, like $250K for an ADU?
Yes, for a smaller ADU.
Okay.
As an ADU gets custom with higher end finishes, it can get to $400 a square foot or so.
Okay.
So whether it's $1,200 square foot ADU or 1,000 square foot ADU, you can, that's basically a starting point for a high quality ADU like this one.
Gotcha. And then this one, I mean, like I said, this is like bigger than most houses in San Jose now. So how much roughly would something like this be?
This was, I think, with the finishes and everything, it probably added up to 510,000 or something like that. So not a huge number. You can't buy a house like this for 510,000.
No, definitely not.
Exactly. But it's a beautiful ADU, and you can see how beautiful it turned out.
Okay, and then from like the planning phase, how long does that usually take?
It typically takes 6 months for your plans to get permitted, once you have plans ready. And then you get a permit, and construction typically 6 months or so for an ADU of this size.
Okay, so in a year. You can have a second house.
Absolutely, and a beautiful one like this.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying to run rough numbers, and I guess on construction loans or on HELOCs and things like that, if you took something out and you financed it, what would the monthly payments like roughly be?
Yeah, 6% to 7% is what you'd be paying.
Okay.
The advantage of doing construction like this is you're not taking all the money out at once. You're taking money out in increments, so you're not paying interest on the entire loan amount at the same time.
Yeah.
You're taking money out and only paying interest on money that you've spent so far in construction.
Yeah, and I'm guessing if someone's renting this out, not obviously they're letting their family live in here for free, but if you're renting it out, I'm gonna guess that especially something like this, the rent would then cover whatever the payment would be to build it.
Yes, absolutely. Typically, depending on the city, you're getting $3,500 to $5,500 per month in rent for an ADU like this. By the way, we have a nice calculator that incorporates all these numbers and shows you the return on investment. Contact us for details and we'll share that calculator with you.
Okay, and then the other financing pieces that's fun to calculate is, I'll make numbers easy.
Sure.
And there's zip codes in the Bay Area that are easily $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 a square foot, right, for how much it would be worth. So at 1,000 square feet, at say 1,300 square feet.
1.3 million. So I made it easy for you, right? So you build something like this, even let's say for 500,000, and it's increasing your net worth by 1.3 million. So that extra 800K is added to your net worth because you built a beautiful ADU like this on your property. And that doesn't include the rent you'll be getting every month.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go build an ADU.
Let's do it.
Kamal, how can people find you?
Go to my website, sfbayadu.com, or go to my YouTube channel, Kamal the Builder, and it has all my contact information.
And I will link all of that down below in the description. But Kamal, thanks so much for letting us tour this beautiful property.
Thank you, Josh. This was awesome.